Yo, what's up? It's your boy Carcino. Yet again.
Move to the left in 1 mile.
Take a licking, but keep on ticking. That's me.
Please keep left.
Yeah, so elections for your protection. Nah. Electronics for your protection. How many electronic devices? Oh, you gotta love Florida. Everybody's fast and the furious here in Florida. Look at them. Gotta love them Floridians. Look, I'm even dressing like one. I can't help it. I look like I belong. I'm like I'm ready to go play golf. I mean, hold on, Steph. I'm on my way, Steph. I'm a 65 handicap, Steph. This shirt says Florida. Shoot. They just looking at me. They gonna lock me up and ship me off to Cuba. I better be careful. They gonna be, come on, let's go. I mean, what? Where are your papers? Papers? I was born here. Yep. That's what they all say. Get on that boat. Where you shipping me to? You're going right back. Back where? Back to Cuba, baby. I'm not from there. Man, I got 11,000 people sick. That's crazy. So how many electronic devices do you have in your home? If you count how many electronic devices you have in even one room, you would know that electronics dominate your life. They dominate it. How long can you go without looking at your telephone? And I don't mean when you're asleep. I mean, while you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Electronics rule everything. And those who fight the revolt of electronics and use things more handheld They're actually smarter than us. And we have all this technology. They know how to garden. Yep. They know how to garden. Am I back in Chicago? Do you see my tan? Do you see my tan? Do it look like I'm back in Chicago? I might never go back. I'm loving this. I got a tea time. My exact location is I am 88 miles outside of Ocala. I'm in Llano Lakes, Florida. Stream is choppy because I'm in Llano Lakes, Florida. It'll improve probably. Why do I never make videos about battle rap? Because I'm not a battle rap guy anymore. I don't really follow battle rap no more. Battle rap has changed. It's not about skills anymore. That's like saying, why don't I make videos about Trippie Redd? Battle rap scene today has been terrible for years. I mean, everybody's oohing and on over stuff that's not even ill. It's all about, I got... Right, everybody's got some super wavy line. I'ma shoot at your flip-flops, turn them into sandals. I'ma shoot at your mom's house and make your pop understand it. Be like, whoa. Everything's about shooting up something. They start the bar off with shoot. Load the fifth up, cock. 16, one in the chamber, an extra 2 in the bottom, just in case I gotta hit somebody else while I'm moving out of your father. Whoa! Look at your teeth, so yellow I can't believe it's not butter. Load the 9 up, aim. Cacao, there goes his mother. Cacao, there goes his father. Cacao, there go the kids. I'm just... They can have the battle rap scene. I'm done with it. That was the most random thing I've heard, Donovan. But let's get back to the topic again. Electronics ruling the world. How long can you go without looking at your phone? Looking at a watch, looking at TV. We have become so dependent on these things. Our ability to take care of ourselves have lessened. We've become more lazy. Ever since they've come up with the remote control, the cordless telephone, we can't get up to go get, we used to have to get up to go get the phone, sit back down, get up, turn the channel, sit down, get up, go turn the channel with the knob, the knob breaks. Y'all don't know about the knob life. Y'all very young. The knob used to get stuck. It wouldn't even work no more when you turn it on the channel. You had to turn it like in between the channels and hold it there. And you had to get some type of cardboard, fold it up, put it in there and hold the knob right there in between so it can stay there. That life.
Move to the left in 1 mile.
My first television was a 9-inch black and white. And I wasn't happy to get it. I hardly ever watched that television because it was in black and white.
Please keep left.
I wanted a color television. I'm like, there's a color one in the front. Well, why I don't have a color TV? Why I have this 9-inch black and white? That's how upset I used to be over that television. The Honeymooners used to come on. It's filmed in black and white, not filmed in color. I wanted to watch the black and white show on the color TV. They're like, why don't you watch it in your room until you got a black and white TV? I'm like, look, I want to watch this on the color TV. I don't care if it's black and white. Yeah, everybody's house is bugged for free. People think they got to give permission for them to bug your house. You've already did it when you bought the equipment. Your refrigerator that talks, guess what? It's recording you. Alexa! Alexa has a built-in recording. You think that's just how it knows when you scream its name. All that zest, all those things that's voice activated is recording 24 hours a day on a reel. Because it has to, because that's the only way it can respond. It don't turn on once you say its name. Once you say its name, it automatically starts working. You can be in a conversation with somebody and Alexa would just jump on because it thinks you called its name. From voice recognition. Oh yeah, Jenny said you was one of her favorites, Taz. You and Frank. Jenny is crunchy black wife. I'm out here in Llano Lakes, over here by the Grove. If you know what the Grove is, then you already know. If you're in Florida. Man, electronics is ruling everything, but this is why farmers, like if there's a shutdown of electronics and all the systems go down, I've been around that 10 years ago. 10 years ago, this happened. 10 years ago, there was a shutdown. And in that shutdown, you want to know what happened? In that shutdown, 10 years ago, there was a storm. Lightning hit the power in darkness. A log hit the ground. You couldn't drive down certain streets, and it was floods. Certain places were flooded so you couldn't even leave town. There was no power in the town. The only thing that had power that they could get to was the gas station. Everybody's food was ruined. They were taking their food and trying to buy ice, using things of survival. There was so many electronical cords that could have caused electrical fire. People charging their cell phones because they didn't have a house phone. They didn't have a landline. So in the survival times, people was done. And I mean, people had a landline phone, but they had cordless phones that all depended on electricity. They didn't have an old dial-up phone that you could just put in the socket and call. People start going out buying it after that day for emergencies. In case that happened. They never thought about what could happen if the power go out and you can't even use your phone to call emergency. And you can't charge your cell phone. People start running out buying generators. The people with generators, they powered their whole house. And the neighbors started, can I just use your plug just to charge my phone up for about an hour? And they all out there buying ice. It was like a third world country. While they took a week to get that situation under control, they were working around the clock. People had to go a week without power. And 1 week, that wasn't even that, 5 days, they were already handicapped. Already handicapped. When I'm going live on the Patreon, probably in about a couple hours. I'll try to give people a good time. It's going to be about the afternoon. And I want to make sure people, got a chance to be at home. I want to do it where most of the Patreons are there. I'm going to do it for all Patreons. It's not just going to be VIP. You know why? Because more things that they can sell you is electronics. They can keep selling you electronics. That landline phone will last you 30, 40 years. It never probably fades out. That old dial-up phone, you're going to want to always upgrade. They can keep selling you that all day. They can keep selling you that all day. Each year you guys buy NBA 2K 20, 21, you buy John Madden 20, 21, 19, 17. Don't nothing really change. They add a couple of new faces that you can get from just updating the game. You can update the rosters and basically get the same players on the same unit. But they keep selling you the same games. And people run out and buy them. It's funny, ain't it? Tupac brought negative energy to death row. If Snoop said that, Snoop need to slap himself. He need to stop talking about Tupac. That's what Snoop need to do. Because he know damn well all the things that happened at death row before Pac even got there. Exactly. I seen this guy right now. He grows his own. He got an orchard. He got an orchard of anything you want. Fruits, tomatoes. This guy has a big orchid farm out here in Florida. You know how much money he saves? People come and buy from him. And it made me question, what the hell we buying from the stores? This guy has strawberries that I've never tasted a strawberry like that probably in my life. Hand picked out the ground. The strawberries taste completely different than how they do in the store. So that's making me wonder, what the hell kind of chemicals are they using on the strawberries in the stores? Now, somebody told me but somebody told me that there's a chemical that they use on the stores to make them look so red. It's almost like turtle wax on strawberries that they do in the stores. Like the wax, like it's edible, but it's not really good for you. And they spray these on the strawberries to make them shine and stick out. Because you ever notice how glossy strawberries look in the supermarket? You can almost see your reflection in them. They almost look like fake strawberries. They don't look real. So when you detach yourself from the electronics and everything else, you start looking at, you got to become more efficient. If the world was to go down today, could you survive? If all the electronics was gone, could you cook? Do you know how to prepare an egg? Do you know how to get an egg out of a chicken? Do you know how to do all of these things that you might need to survive? Right. How do they get seeds out of seedless grapes? You ever wonder that? What device could they do to get the seeds out of the grapes? I'll just be like, leave the seeds in them. Send me the one with the seeds. I get them out myself. I just spit them out. So it just makes you wonder, makes you think, like, what's really going on out there? So in case people want to know what Carcino be thinking about, this is what he be thinking about. How can I survive another 20? I think I missed my exit. All right, we'll chat later.